Let's join forces and come together with a deep, elevated, holy breath in unison. Breathing in the highest prana, life force energy, and divine intelligence. Filling up your entire being with this high frequency of light. And on your next deep breath, imagine that every cell is taking a deep breath in unison with you. Feeling anchored in this moment, fully present, here and now. Imagine that you're standing outside in nature, barefooted on the earth, in a deep forest, anywhere on the planet. And you're walking along a path. And you're immersed in the shaded canopy of all the trees. And you feel their energy, their radiance, and their healing light showering over you. Breathing this in. And breathing it in through the bottoms of your feet. You now come upon a stump, a tree stump, and you sit upon it, grounding your energy from your root chakra deep into the crystalline core, into the sacred heart of Mother Earth. Deeply rooted and fully grounded. Connecting to her crystalline grid of comprehensive divine love and her fifth dimensional record keeper crystals. Now connecting our heart and mind with the heart and mind of our Father, Mother God. And visualize your heart line extending from Father, Mother God through us at the deepest dimensional level into the crystalline core, the sacred heart of Mother Earth. And see this crystalline line of light, perfectly straight, strong, and bright. Let's now place ourselves in a Vesica Piscis, a pillar of light, the core of creation. As we anchor heaven and earth, we are a catalyst for change. Let's now begin with page 156, our candle lighting. And light your candle at this time. Blessed flame, come forth now. We call upon Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Archangel Zadkiel, Lady Amethyst, and the beings of light from the seventh ray. We call upon the company of heaven, the cosmic beings from the grand central sun, the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth, violet star angels, and our personal team of guides and angels. May the light we invoke today ignite our inner fire, empowering and illuminating our path with passion, creativity, and insight as we co-create the new earth. We ask that this be the spark to set all life free. And so it is. In God's most holy name, I am. Om. Archangel of the Light, Michael and Saint Germain, we call upon you now and ask that you reaffirm and strengthen the ring of white lightning, God's first cause of perfection, around our entire energetic being, around our space, home, and property, around our loved ones, family, friends, and animal companions. Fill this divine protection with the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame, and cut free anything not of the light. Enhance this divine protection with every elevated holy breath we take. And seal this divine protection now around the new earth and all life upon her. We thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Let's now join forces as we raise our consciousness and connect at the violet star fifth dimensional pyramid of power, where we take our seats on our amethyst crystal chairs, forming a circle around the amethyst crystal table, which is engulfed with the emerald green and violet flame. Place yourself on the crystal table if you desire, and any friends, family, or loved ones. Say their names out loud as well. Now let's place our planet on the crystal table and all life upon her who is asking and in need of healing. I am invoking the emerald green and violet flame to transmute anything less than love and light from the core of purity, from every cell of my body. Shift your focus now to your heart center. Taking slow, deep, heart-centered breaths. Feel the power in your being. Feel your life force energy. Feel your consciousness. Feel the fullness of this moment. And now, in between your next in and out breath, pause for a moment and connect with the space in between the breaths. The place of pure potentiality. And now plant the seed of your desire. What is it you wish to manifest? Plant it in that space. And every day water it with your intentions, with the light as you call it forth. And now feel your intentions growing, your desire, and it's now blossoming into full growth. What does your life look like? What does it feel like? Feel the joy, the gratitude, the appreciation. Now take a moment and set any intentions for your life and for the world. Let's continue with page 33, our Declaration of Independence. I am a violet star, guardian of the flame, God's greatest gift, purging the earth from eons of lifetimes, ours and others, no need to blame. I am a violet star, bringing forth higher power, defeating fear, dispelling delusions, breaking barriers, holding heart confidence. Love is the answer. I am a violet star, collectively in oneness, accepting of others with compassion and kindness as our journeys unwind, discovering the dream that lies within. I am a violet star, contributing my gifts to grace all mankind that knows no bounds, to cleanse and restore like never before, bestowing freedom and wholeness. I am a violet star, transmuting relentlessly with my flaming wand, healing humanity, personally and collectively, obtaining self-mastery and higher consciousness. I am a violet star, shining brighter, illuminating the way, claiming my power, ascending to new heights with the violet flame, manifesting victory for all. I am a violet star, a son and daughter of Saint Germain. Page 176, expanding the golden Buddha in every heart flame. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. On the holy breath, humanity's I am presences now merge into one luminous being of light that is cradling Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her within the divinity of our unified heart flame. I take a deep conscious breath, and instantly every person in Mother Earth begin breathing in unison as one holy breath. Beloved Gautama Buddha, beloved Amida Buddha, the expedient of our Mother God's comprehensive divine love, and beloved Tara, the mother of all Buddhas, on this sacred and holy day, the collective I am presence of humanity stands in readiness as you greatly expand the golden Buddha of divine enlightenment and Christ consciousness in every heart flame. Now on the holy breath, the resplendent golden Buddha within every person's heart begins blazing like the sun. The full momentum of divine enlightenment and Christ consciousness begins pulsating into the world of form, greatly intensified over anything we have ever experienced. As this occurs, humanity en masse begins to uniquely awaken. The I am presence of each person helps them to become consciously aware of the shift into a higher state of enlightenment and Christ consciousness. This is allowing each one to become increasingly aware of the oneness of all life and the fact that humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth are all expressions of divine intelligence that reflect the immaculate concept of our Father, Mother God's divine plan for this cosmic moment in Mother Earth's evolutionary process. With the golden Buddha's embrace of divine enlightenment and Christ consciousness, humanity now becomes increasingly aware of the perfection of the new earth, which we are all being called to co-create at this time. As humanity grows in awareness, the enlightened spiritual consciousness of our I am presence becomes a much more tangible reality. We clearly perceive the profound truth that enlightenment, Christ consciousness, and divine intelligence live within every person and every particle and wave of life on earth. This divine awareness illumines every person's mind as we grow in greater knowing that we are all beloved sons and daughters of God, and all that our Father, Mother God has is our divine birthright. The unveiled golden Buddha in every heart flame now allows humanity to receive and sustain, with every elevated holy breath we take, higher expressions of divine enlightenment and Christ consciousness that we have ever experienced since we were first breathed forth from the core of creation. In this new state of divine enlightenment and Christ consciousness, humanity is able to communicate more tangibly with our Father, Mother God, the entire company of heaven, and our I am presence through our intuitive inner knowing. This is a cosmic moment that Saint Germain and Lady Portia, Mother Mary, Jesus and Mary Magdalene, Gautama Buddha, Amida Buddha, Goddess Tara, and the legions of light serving the earth and her evolutionary process have awaited for millennia. The heavens are rejoicing. The infinite gratitude of our Father, Mother God is flowing to humanity's collective I am presence and our unified heart flame to embrace humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth for our selfless service to the light and all life. Victory is ours. Victory is ours. Victory is ours. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. Page 177. I am loving all the children of God free. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. As one collective I am presence, the children of God on earth now merge our unified heart flames with the heart flames of our Father, Mother, God, and the legions of light throughout infinity. Together, as we breathe our elevated holy breath, every person on earth is lifted into a higher frequency of divine consciousness. This monumental shift of consciousness is being accomplished by every person's I am presence, in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. Beloved Saint Germain and the fifth dimensional violet flame archangels stationed in every person's aura, we ask that you now greatly intensify the fifth dimensional violet flame of God's infinite perfection with every holy breath we take. As this tremendous influx of light bathes the planet, every facet of life is lifted into a higher order of being. Every person's I am presence now creates the sacred space in which they are able to open our fifth dimensional crown chakra of enlightenment to full breath. This allows each person to ascend ever higher into the awakened state of Christ consciousness, oneness, and reverence for all life. As this occurs, multidimensional and multifaceted fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light expands from the very heart of our Father, Mother, God into every cell of humanity's earthly bodies, allowing our I am presence to take full dominion of our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies in ways we have not previously experienced. Now all is in readiness. Through our I am presence, every person is participating at both inner and outer levels in this activity of light, which is raising the consciousness of the masses of humanity and assisting every person to now tangibly experience the enlightened state of Christ consciousness through our newly empowered creative faculties of thought and feeling. Individually and collectively, every person's I am presence now affirms, I am one with my Father, Mother, God, and I am reaching up into the infinity of my own Christ consciousness. I clearly perceive that as I am lifted up, all of humanity is being lifted up with me. In this frequency of Christ consciousness, I see that humanity's free will is at long last becoming one with God's will. Instantaneously, I see the truth of every person on earth. I see all of my siblings in the family of humanity, even the most recalcitrant or asleep souls, as precious children of God, no matter how far their behavior patterns or their life experiences may be from reflecting that truth. I perceive all of the painful human miscreations associated with my siblings as innocent primordial energy, entering my awareness now to be transmuted back into light and loved free. I happily greet all of these children of God and all of their misqualified energy the same way my Father, Mother, God would greet them. I greet them with comprehensive divine love from within the embrace of eternal peace, detachment, God confidence, supreme authority, and cosmic forgiveness. I am enveloped in an invincible force field of God's infinite light as I invite my siblings into the kingdom of heaven within my heart flame. I hold them in my arms of light as I would an injured child. They cannot overwhelm me or control me in any way. I simply hold them and love them until they surrender to the love of God, desiring on their own to enter the kingdom of heaven within the divinity of their own heart flames. Now, rather than feeling rejected and thus perpetuating their negative behavior patterns, these children of God feel accepted and loved as the innate sons and daughters of God they are. They voluntarily release themselves into the light, and they begin to know that they are one with all life and that all life is divine. I rejoice that every person and their unascended energies are finding their way home, and I release myself into the peace of knowing my I Am presence is handling all imperfection perfectly. As these children of God awaken and surrender to their I Am presence, they begin to remember who they are and why they are on earth during this auspicious cosmic moment. With this sacred knowledge, they once again find their proper place in the family of humanity. In perfect divine order, they are set free to live and co-create the patterns of love, oneness, and reverence for all life that are now being revealed as the next phase of Mother Earth's ascension process. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. Our next page is 178, the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Now, during this rare opportunity, the company of heaven is guiding us through invocations that will take full advantage of the intensified gift of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection that Saint Germain is blessing us with during the entire mystical month of May. If you have the heart call, join me and we begin. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of every person on earth. Collectively, humanity's I Am presences now merge into one luminous being of light that is cradling Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her within the divinity of our unified heart flames. Humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth are now breathing in unison with me as one elevated holy breath. What I invoke for myself this sacred and holy day, I invoke on behalf of every person on this planet in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. I invoke Saint Germain and the solar archangels associated with the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Beloved ones, I ask that you gather up every electron of precious life energy being expended by humanity during this sacred and holy time. Purify this energy with the power and might of 1,000 suns, using the new fifth-dimensional solar frequencies of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Weave this purified energy into the collective cup of humanity's unified consciousness, which is now being formed by the global attention being focused on the events unfolding in the outer world. I accept and know that through this activity of light, every electron of precious life energy being released by the children of God on earth is being used to manifest the immaculate concept of the divine plan for this cosmic moment in Earth's evolution. Now, beloved legions of light, I ask that you breathe through the greatly expanded portals of solar light codes from our grand central sun, the right and perfect light codes for every single person's next level of unique awakening. Blaze the full divine momentum of this incomparable frequency of God's infinite light in, through, and around every electron of precious life energy that has ever been misqualified by the children of God in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown. Now, with the full power of my beloved I Am presence and the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive every person, place, condition, or thing that may have wronged me in any way, at any time, for any reason whatsoever. and I love free all debts owed to me by life everywhere. I now invoke the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion on behalf of myself and every person on earth for any misuse of God's gift of life since the beginning of time. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. And as I am forgiven, I send forth a gift of God's comprehensive divine love to balance all debts to any facet of life that I have created which still remain unpaid. I am grateful for God's gift of cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion, which is allowing me to love all of my misqualified energy free before it can act, manifest, or longer be sustained. Now, I speak directly to the heart of this violet flame. Sacred fire, enfold me in your purifying, forgiving, healing substance, which will cause the consciousness and feeling of God's cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion to flow forth from me to all life everywhere. Let this purifying essence saturate the atmosphere around me, wherever I live, move, breathe, and have my being. Allow your miracle-working force of cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion to give daily tangible proof of your reality to all life. Beloved Saint Germain and the fifth dimensional violet flame archangels stationed in every person's aura, I ask that you intensify and guard this frequency of the violet flame around me and all of humanity in order that we may use our life and our light to their fullest in our service to life. And so it is. The joy of forgiveness. Now I am flooding my being and every single etheric record since the beginning of time with the joyful experience of the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion. In forgiving, I let go of all of the effects of misused energy and pain on my life and the life of all humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. I let go of the ignorance, confusion, and pain of this world. I now know I have come to love life free, and through this gift of God's violet flame, so I shall. This is the heart center of my existence, the joy of forgiving life as it enters my awareness. From this moment forth, I am loving all life free into a higher vibration with the gift of cosmic forgiveness that my Father, Mother God, and the fifth dimensional solar violet flame archangels have given so freely into my keeping this sacred and holy day. I am a force of this violet flame, now blessing all life on this sweet earth. I am the joy of cosmic forgiveness. I am the joy of cosmic forgiveness. I am the joy of cosmic forgiveness. And so it is. Beloved I am. Beloved I am. Beloved I am that I am. Let's now sit silently in the energy of the violet flame. And our closing prayer, page 152. Sealed in the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness, I send forth my gratitude to the beloved presence of God, I am, in me and in all humanity, to the great host of ascended masters, the cosmic beings, the angelic host, and the elemental kingdom, who have served all life this day. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you for your outpouring of light and love. May the benediction and blessing of the Most High Living God and the peace which surpasses the understanding of the human mind be with all life on earth. May the God of mercy protect and guide all of us on our spiritual path toward enlightenment and freedom. Beloved ones, take the energy I have expended this day and amplify it with your mighty love 1,000 times, 1,000-fold. Take this gift of life, north, south, east, and west, and cover our dear planet Earth with love and light, with peace, illumination, healing, freedom, victory, and the will of God made manifest through every electron belonging to this planet and her evolutions in any way. And so it is. For I have decreed it in God's most holy name, I am. Extinguish your candle. Thank you for your participation. God bless.